screen. Last week at Dover, Hamlin had a similar problem, tore the crush panel out of the wheel well just in front of the exhaust pipes and had to be treated for carbon monoxide issues after the race. Kevin Harvick searching for his first victory of the season. Coming off turn number 4 for his third stage win of 2019.
He specifically asked crew chief Paul Wolf to not short pit him here. He wanted to stay out in the driver's seat.
Trouble at turn 4.
No
Martin Truex booted Daniel Suarez to get around Ross Chastain, who had just come off pit road. Now Suarez, he needs to pit.
Yeah, I don't think Truex had any idea that the 41 was coming to pit road.
This really started on the back straightaway. They were all wadded up here.
How that was not a wreck. Amazing save by Suarez.
All right, I'll say, well, he was slowing down to get the pits.
And he still made it to pit road, by the way.
And I'm sorry, that was Reed Sorensen in the picture. They had just passed Chastain going into 3.
I was just poking Mike saying, look at the 4 wide going into 3.
Well, again, there's no need to lap the 12 because the 12 would just get the free pass.
Yeah.
So here we come to the flag. And it waves over Chase Elliott. Second stage win of 2019 for Chase, who won stage 2 at Talladega and went on to win the race. Boys, you keep this up, Ricky Stenhouse is going to be right with you.
There's that cut tire in the 12. Pieces of debris from that tire coming off. And that is down in 1 and 2.
6th caution flag of the night.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I told you
there's the rubber.
That's the whole rear end of the car coming out.
Pieces of aluminum.
It's a small dumpster fire.
Right.
Turn 2.
Oh my God. 20 and the 88. They both been up front most all night. Oh, we got
Gacci Benedetto. It goes up in smoke.
He's down low.
Wow. Caution.
This changes everything.
For 4th.
Yeah,
Double file for 2nd.
I think as long as these guys are side by side, I just don't think they can get a big enough run. Somebody's going to have
Boyer.
Oh.
Boyer almost drilled Eric Jones.
Yes, he did. I mean, he had Jones in his sights and let him go.
Just opening up the door for the 2 car to do about whatever he wants. If they could get single file, maybe, but just
too late, baby.
Not going to happen.
Brad Keselowski for Team Penske wins in Kansas. Bowman 2nd for the 3rd race in a row.
Guys, waiting, never give up.
That was an amazing run by that team right there. Paul Wolf.
Everyone's off behind you.
Clint Boyer, a solid 5th place finish, but you were none too pleased at the end of this race with Eric Jones. Tell me what you said to him.
It's just, what are you going to do? You turn him right in front of the field and hurt him? I mean, he puts you in a bad situation. I lifted for him, cost me 3 spots right there. We should have finished 2nd. Everybody knows that. That was dumb on his part. I mean, next time, I guess that's what he wants, just go down and wreck him in front of the field. But, I mean, you got to run like that. You just don't move up. I should have just wrecked him, I guess, but our rush truck center forward was fast all weekend long. It's God, that pisses me off. But you know, all in all, it was a struggle. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be at home. We were fast yesterday in practice and qualifying, things like that. You know, it's just a chaotic inning, so I guess I didn't even know who won, but it wasn't.
Thanks, Clint. Jamie?
I think it was just racing. You know, we're racing hard, and this package really kind of leads into a lot of blocking and a lot of protecting your position. And, you know, we're taking the white flag. I'm not going to give up a lane to give up 2, 3, 4 spots if he would have got the inside. So besides that, I mean, the DeWalt Camry was good. We had a car that could have won. We just got in the wrong spot and at the end of the race, and we weren't able to capitalize on it. So we'll keep moving forward. It's been 2 good weeks. This was the best car we've had in a long time.
If he can cut that deficit he has right now.
Caution is out. Turn 4. The 51 of Brandon Jones.
In qualifying, and felt like that would be an advantage when this race started, running some really solid lap times. He was up to 13th. You can see she just steps out on him, but that's a fast truck. If he can get back to the pits without doing any more damage to the truck or any damage, I think he can contend tonight.
You did a great job of keeping that truck out of the outside wall by nailing that throttle.
Burton and tries to grab that spot.
And Stuart Friesen will win stage 1. Who's going to get those other point-paying spots here on the initial stage at Kansas? Sheldon Creed outside, and Creed trying to shut the door, and there's a spinner, and it's the 54 of Natalie Decker.
Wow, look at the damage that the transition from pavement to grass did to that truck.
She was having a solid run, too.
And NASCAR will tell them which one was in front.
That was so stupid. What happened?
What happened? Well, we're about to show you. Natalie Decker inside, and that's the 0-2 of Tyler Dipple.
Phil, we talked at the start of this broadcast about how difficult it is to keep control of your truck when you're down on the bottom. It just got loose. No air on that right rear fender because of the outside.
Watch this damage right here.
Traffic, and then bam.
Wow.
Look at that contact. It's frustrating that you can be taken out by just having the air taken away from your spoiler. That's exactly what happened to her there.
We saw the same thing happen last week at Dover to Sheldon Creed. He, as you mentioned, led 59 laps of that race. Wow, what a ride that was for Natalie.
Man, just dug into the earth, and big time damage, putting it into the night for Natalie Decker.
She got it headed back in the right direction, but unfortunately just a bad angle there to the grass.
It's a big hit as it comes back down. Frustrating for Natalie Decker, started 15th. And here comes Stuart Friesen doing it again, winning the stage. Friesen's second stage win of the night.
Guys, keep it rolling here. Caution's out. Nothing coming on them.
Trying to make that pass down on the bottom. Does Todd Gillen have the ability, the patience? Does he have the opportunity to get down low, make a pass, and not make a mistake like we saw Brett make there?
Well, both these guys are both fortunate that they've even been able to continue, because that could have been one of those accidents that took both of them out and sent them to the garage.
Yeah, disastrous. But remember, neither one of these guys had any fresh tires left. As Hermie reported, they had to put tires on that they had already run and taken off in this race. It was a great save by Grant Enfinger.
And Brett Moffitt to keep it out of the outside wall. You could see him just hammering the throttle right here when it goes around sideways. He knows if he stays in the gas, it's the best chance to drive it away from that outside wall, and that's exactly what he did.
Just positive in which is negative. Watch Chastain save it here.
He had the hammer down, didn't he? Look at him get completely sideways, just like he did at Dover last week, and saved it.
What is he thinking right there, Phil? Okay, how about stop sliding now? Wow, I've never seen a better save than that. That is incredible.
He's creating his own highlight reel week to week.
How about that move by Ben Rhodes to go by on the inside and avoid that side?
And tonight, Ross Chastain is going to add his name to the list. Ross Chastain bringing it to the line. He's going to win at Kansas.
Oh, God! Good job, Al. Thank you.
Watch Larson, the first one in line, and the 19, fourth in line is Martin Truex.
In dirt track racing, you call this jumping the cushion. He just gets really loose, keeps it out of the wall, does a heck of a job. Look at him working those front tires, keeping this car in a slide, but unfortunately Martin Truex Jr. comes along. Ooh, so close. I don't even think they touched.
No. I was just wanting to watch that left rear, because remember there were a few races where his left rear was chattering up and down and caused him to spin out a couple of times, I remember.
Well, that could have been disaster for both Larson and Truex. Riding with Larson here.
Hang on in.
That is some awesome driving right there.